morning, YouTube. It's Friday. Welcome back to Faith-Based Workplace YouTube channel. I'm your host, Solomon Savoy Jr. Today, our topic is going to be keep pushing, and I'll explain kind of what that means. Keep pushing. It could be either you can use it, keep pushing or keep praying, or a combination thereof. Either way, it's kind of like the same thing, sort of. So this one, we're going to dive right into this one. It's a short video, so it's not too long. Got a couple of Bible verses, you know how I do it. So let's get into this one. If you have dreams, like passion, dreams, things like that, always keep God involved. I like to tell people, I write down a vision board, things that I want to accomplish, whether it's for the year or for the next coming years, whatever it may be. But I always keep God, pray about those things, and I always keep God in that. Even at work, when you're trying to get that promotion or I said promotion, but yeah, promotion. You're trying to get the promotion, or you're trying to get the raise, or just whatever you're trying to do to put your stamp on the company. Just always talk to God about it, pray about it, and keep pushing. Just because you got one door closed, it doesn't mean God is not going to open another door. I was listening to a video yesterday. Matter of fact, Alan Parr, I listened to him, The Beat. I don't know if y'all have the chance to check him out, but a real cool guy, spiritual guy. He breaks down a lot of things. He was saying, he had so many doors that was closed, and he wasn't realizing what was going on. He had an engineering degree, he had a degree, to be able to teach Bible, and things like that. And he was applying for so many jobs, and all the doors was closed, was just closing. Everything he thought he could get, it was closing. So just keep pushing, keep praying, and know that if God is closing that door, it's because he got something better for you. So it's not that, you're not qualified, or, you did the interview and people just don't think you're qualified. It's just that job isn't for you. Or maybe that's not for you. Maybe you're supposed to be doing something else instead of, in your current situation, whatever you're working in, whether it's in safety or real estate or ministry or whatever it is. Maybe that part that you're working in, that you think that is good for you, God got something better for you. So just keep praying about it, keep pushing. The job that you might have given up on, I should say the job might have given up on you, just know, but God. Remember that, but God. The job gave up on you, but it might be for a better reason. So just remember that. It's not all about us, Sometimes God puts us in these situations. The jobs, I've come to realize, jobs are for a season too. You might work there for a year or two and you wonder why I got laid off, but then you end up with something better. It happens. So just keep pushing. Just keep remembering, hey, this is what's going on, in my life right now. God has moved me to these different positions. And look back at those jobs and you can think about like, I was on that job for a few years, but look at the impact that you made. That's what you got to remember. You got to keep pushing, because you got to remember the impact that you made at that job was something that wouldn't happen if you wasn't there. So God had you there for, even if it was 6 months, he had you there for a reason. So just remember that. Your friends and family, they might stop talking to you. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep pushing. Not everybody is supposed to go where you trying to go, or where God wants you to go, I should say. So just remember, friends and family, they might fall to the wayside. You might not be getting them phone calls every day or those text messages every day. That shouldn't stop you from doing God's work. Now, if you at work, you have associates, people are going to get fired, people are going to get laid off, things like that. It happens, especially with, with the coronavirus and this pandemic, everything that's going on right now, just the way the economy is. Things happen. So the people that you talk to today, or I should say, weeks back, they might not be there. But you got to keep pushing, keep, doing what you need to do. Keep God first in all your business and all your jobs and all your relationships, whether it's, family, friend, or whatever the case is. Keep pushing. Co-workers, they are getting laid off, they quitting. Keep pushing. I mean, that's what this whole video is about. Keep pushing, keep praying. Don't let that be, oh man, they got a layoff coming. Don't worry about that. Don't be nervous about that. Trust me, I done been through them, I done got laid off before. I always bounce back. Don't get me wrong, it's sad, it sucks whenever it happens, the time you get laid off, but God always got something better for you. He always come back with something better. Right now I'm doing YouTube videos. I'm probably the happiest I've been in my life doing these videos, and just knowing that if I can just help one person through these videos, through an inspirational quote, or talking about narcissists in the workplace or whatever it is, hey, that's what it's all about, Now, am I helping more than one? I would say yes, but I don't know all the numbers, obviously, just like on LinkedIn or Facebook, these posts, because some people, I'll make a video about that too, probably next week. They like to come on your post. They won't comment, they won't like it, but they're reading it. Because I can see, like on LinkedIn, I can see all the views. So I can see the 2, 3, 4,000 views, 6,000 views, whatever it is. But you only have, so many comments. And you got so many likes. That's fine. Everybody don't want to comment. Everybody don't want to like it. But, they might be getting something out of it. It's not their time to like it. So, that's neither here nor there. That's for a whole nother video. But let's get back into this one. Don't let your job dictate your future. What do I mean by that? So you have a job working, let's say at a grocery store. Let's say you bagging grocery or a cashier, whatever the case is, you're working at a grocery store. Don't let that dictate your future. Don't think that that's the end all be all. Like this is the only job you're ever going to have. Especially when you're 17, 18, you're just starting out, first job, that's not going to be your job forever. You use that job as a stepping stone. Learn what you need to learn. Keep God first. Keep pushing. Because remember, you're probably going into college, 17, 18, you're going into college, hopefully. And then, or you're going into the military, whatever the case is, you're moving on. So you keep pushing, whatever that is, keep pushing and keep praying, So, like I said, don't let the job dictate your future. When in doubt, call on God. I think people get caught up with life trials and tribulations, and they just forget. All I gotta do is call on God. I can cast all my doubts, all my fears, all my concerns on God. Whatever this job is giving me, I'm stressed out. I think I can't go any further. I'm stressed out at home with family. I'm stressed out by this. Give those things, just drop down to your knees in prayer. Or if you're at your desk, just pray and say, hey, God, I can't do this by myself. I cannot do this by myself. I'm trying to do it myself. I need help. Keep praying. Keep pushing. Let's get into the first verse. It's Psalms 100. 4. So 100 and verse 4. Give thanks to him, bless his name. Give thanks to God. I mean, just think about that. I give thanks to God. I thank him for everything he's done. Thank him when you wake up. Thank him for waking you up. Thank him for, you being able to hear, being in your right mind. Thank you for the job that you do have, the roof over your head. I think we get so caught up in, I gotta, what society says. I gotta post these beautiful pictures on LinkedIn or on YouTube, Facebook, whatever the case is. I gotta do all this. I gotta have a nice car. It's so much stress. Have the biggest house in the block. It's so much things that's stressing you out. We can just get this stuff to God. Keep pushing. Don't worry about trying to compete with your neighbor with the biggest house or competing at work with, oh, they just got promoted to the vice president of the company. I thought that job was for me. No, God never said that job was for you. Just because you thought that was for you, you thought that you probably are qualified to be the vice president, but maybe it's not for you. And you probably, once you look back on it, you'll realize that wasn't a position for me. God might be giving you something bigger and better to have your own business. That's what me and my wife discovering right now. Like all the things I want to try to do, applying for all these different safety jobs, just getting no after no after no. You got to keep pushing. Every rejection is something. He just bring you somewhere else. He protecting you basically. God's protecting you from. So all them rejections, just use it as motivation to be able to move on. So keep pushing. Keep applying. Don't worry about the email that come in. You get the email, your Yahoo or your Gmail, and they say, hey, we decided to go with somebody else. Okay, that job wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I had a job that I applied for, and you went through the interview process, and they told me you got to do like 4 interviews. I never heard of that. Doing an interview with human resources, doing an interview with the hiring manager, doing an interview, a panel interview with everybody. Then you still have one more interview past that. Guess what? That job is still open. I'm not going to mention the name of their company, but they're still open. I think the hiring manager is so set on trying to find a perfect person. It's no such thing as a perfect person. Keep pushing. That job isn't for you, so just keep moving. Don't worry about that one manager saying, you know what, I don't think you're a good fit. You're right, I'm not a good fit. Because whatever you're doing at your job, in that situation, I'm not a good fit. And there's a reason behind it. God don't think I'm a fit in there. It's like trying to put a square and a circle and a square, trying to fit the pegs. It's not going to work. So that's you trying to fit you in where you don't belong. God trying to tell you, hey, I need to put you over here. Solomon, I need to have you doing this, doing my work, my ministry, whatever it is. Start the YouTube channel, start the business, get that going, and I'll bring the people to you. And that's what we're doing right now. Start the YouTube channel and keep pushing. That's what I'm telling you. Keep pushing. Now, should everybody go start a business? That's not what I'm saying. But whatever you're doing at work, keep pushing. Just know that God has something better for you. Every day that you wake up, give it your all. Be motivated to say, hey, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do it. I'm going to nail this. You know, whatever it is. I got this Satan meeting this morning. I'm prepared. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to nail this Satan meeting. So just know that God got to find the answer. He already knows what's going on. He knows whatever you're dealing with. Keep pushing. Don't give up before your blessing comes through. I think very often, I think people pray about some things and then they want it in their time, not in God's time. So what happens is they'll give up before the blessing even comes. God was like, I was sending you through these trials and tribulations to make you a better leader, to make you a better person, to make you a better father, whatever the case is. And here it is, you didn't quit. You like, I'm quitting. Well, you quit on something God was putting you through. That pressure, they say it busts pipes, but pressure also brings you to a place where you didn't been through some stuff. You know how to handle things. So now you can move through, but you didn't give up. You gave up too easy. It was too easy for you to give up. God's like, that's not what I wanted for you. I want you to go through that trial and tribulation. I want you to go through it so that way you have a testimony. Trial, tribulations, testimony. That's the three, you know what I'm saying? So keep pushing. When in doubt, keep pushing. Pray to God, hey God, is this what you want me to do? I'm pretty sure it is in most cases. Keep pushing. Especially that's something you didn't pray for. You know, you prayed to start this business, then you start the business. You're like, oh, it's too hard. I'm not going to do it. You didn't give up before you even started. Keep pushing. Keep praying. Keep pushing. A company that gives up on you was never for you. Just remember that. That company that denied you, they sent you the rejection letter or whatever. Or even they fired you or gave you a termination letter or a layoff letter, you know, like they like to say. Either way, that job is not for you. Keep pushing. Keep praying. Let's get into our next Bible verse, and we're about to close this up. The next one is Isaiah 41:10. Real short. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Fear not, for I am with you. Just know, whatever you're doing in life, God is with you. That's what he's telling you right there. God is with you no matter what you're going through, whatever situation. You think about suicide, you depressed, anxiety. If you're happy, you got good things going on, you just bought a car, give thanks to God. Just know that God is with you no matter what. So no matter if that job lays you off, they call you in the office. Trust me, I've been there. They call you in the office. I'm sitting behind the desk right now, but guess what? This is my desk. But they call you in that office, and you're sitting on that side of the desk, and you know when you walk in, something not right. Especially if it's a Friday. Most companies, what I've seen, they like to take you, let you work that whole day Friday and lay you off. Man, lay me off on Monday. I mean, who cares? You know, it really don't matter what day you lay me off on. Hey, thanks for letting me work all day, but you could have laid me off that morning. That way I could have started looking for a job or go and start my weekend. That's just my thought process on it. But, you know, you're on that other side and they call you in. And don't get me wrong, it's depressing, it's sad. Go through that. Use that as motivation to start your next business, to start your next job search. Use that as motivation. Them laying you off, just, hey, you know what? I'm a child of God. I got something. I know this is not the end of me. I got something better in store. God has something better in store for me. So I'm going to keep pushing and keep praying. And that's all you got to do. Keep pushing and keep praying. Maybe God is trying to show you something. You know, he took you through all that at that job and trying to show you something different. So just realize that. So knowing that this job is not the end of me, or this business or whatever the case is not the end of me, I can start something else. I can start anew. God has something better for me. It makes you just want to keep pushing because you know that it'll work itself out is what I'm getting at. It'll be better. Now, do you have to go through some bad things? Yes. But on the other side, it's going to come out, you know, like they say, smelling like a rose. So just keep pushing, keep praying. I just wanted to bring this quick video to y'all. I guess you can call this Friday motivation. You know, if you whatever situation you're going into, keep pushing, keep praying. It's Friday. I know y'all about to start your weekend. Some of y'all, you know, around the world, weekend already started, depending on where you at. Man, just have a great weekend. Have, you know, give thanks to God, you know, honor the Sabbath, you know, do that. Read your Bible. And just, you know, just go down on your knees and pray. Just take this weekend to pray. I ain't saying pray 24/7. That's not what I'm saying. But just, you know, go to God and pray. And just let him know whatever trials and tribulations you're going through, if it's concerning you or you having problems with it, just go to him. God, I can't do this by myself. I need your help. I need your guidance. I need your wisdom. I need your understanding. I need you no matter what. I think doing that, you'll have a great weekend. You'll start off Monday coming back with, you know what, that video I watched Friday with Solomon, you know, with the keep pushing and keep praying, hey, it really got me through the weekend. And I pray that's what happened. You know, whether you like a comment or not, hey, that's not what it's all about. It's not about likes and comments. It's about helping God's people and helping people that don't believe in God. Giving them a platform where they can come and, you know, learn something. So just remember, keep pushing, keep praying, have a beautiful weekend. Subscribe to the video by clicking the bell, hit the like button, you know, share with your friends and family, and then, you know, comment. You know, that's what I'm asking. Once again, this is Faith-Based Workplace YouTube channel. Man, I'm just happy to be doing God's work. So it's fun. And you see I got my little shirt. It's kind of reflective, you know. But hey, it is what it is. I just want to tell y'all, you know, God bless you and yours. Have a great weekend. And just remember, whatever you do, keep God first. Be blessed.